Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 44 of Europa Universalis 4 as the Ottomans. We are getting rebellions firing pretty much everywhere at the moment. I'm doing my best to deal with them, but we've got quite a few. Some of them are sizable, so it's giving us a few issues. I'm also in a war, so I'm kind of having to concentrate on about 8 things at once at the moment, which is being a bit problematic. But we'll go ahead and deal as best we can. You are sieging your place back up there, which I'm not entirely happy about. You can all go and dive in up there, and then we'll go and deal with the Crimean army. So we need to go and deal with that rebellion there as well. We're not going to deal with this rebellion until this army's moved in, because we need the numbers. And then that should be about it. We do still want to make sure... Right, where were you? Which army was that? You were this army. Unfortunately, though, you didn't even manage to kill them off. They'll only move into the next province, so that'll get them killed off there. So we'll go and move in and crush that rebellion. Insta-squished. We'll move back over here. We'll leave, like, one man behind just to unsiege. So leave one man behind, and then the rest of you can go up there and grab that before they unsiege it. Which they'll probably do it on the next tick, because that's basically the way the AI works. So you've got to siege that out. We need to go in here and engage, actually. Before you actually turn the fort on, because that'll be problematic. So we should win that fight anyway, but we're really going to overkill the numbers. We've got more... Just so many rebellions. It's all in Fazan, of course, because I've really overfed them, and they're massively above their overextension. So that's basically the problem. And I do want to take some land from Tunis, of course. So I don't mind that our Tunis truce has expired. Although I want to give a load more to Fazan as well. So that is their army completely stack wiped. So let's go and do a bit of carpet sieging. I'm going to give as much as I can to Crimea. Just lose the stability. We'll lose the ducats, unfortunately. Don't really want to lose either, but... Let's move you in there. You can move into there. So this war will be over relatively quickly. Looks like we've got all of this sorted out. Let's start getting people back to the coast so we don't end up with massive amounts of attrition. Please don't stand right on top of me, because that's not helping. So yeah, I might feed the rest of Tunis over to them. We'll see how it works out. So, do we have 100% siege here? We are still waiting on one province. Now we have 100% siege. So, all of this needs to be flipped over to Crimea. I really wish there was a button to do it all, you know? Just to literally flip the whole lot. Now, I probably won't be able to take it all anyway, because it'll be too much war score. But I intend to try and give as much of it to Crimea as possible. And in fact, I'd kind of like to give them the other coast. Coastal provinces are always good, so we definitely want them to have that. I am just going to flip them all over anyway, because I'm not taking any for myself, so I'm not that bothered. Oh, no, don't want to flip the religion. Well, we do, but they're already Sunni, so we're good. So this will give them a border with Muscovy, which isn't necessarily great, but... Okay, so we want to sue for peace. We want to take all of these. We want to take this across to and including the coast. Can't quite get 100%, but I mean, that's a nice little chunk there, isn't it? They're no longer going to be the Great Horde. And can we take war reps for the rest? You probably don't have a lot of money, but... Send the demand. All of a sudden, Crimea's a lot bigger. Let's go ahead and get all of you guys back home. We'll get you all down there. we will go and turn off that fort. Venezia, has the religious zeal actually gone? It's still a non-accepted culture. It's still going to take forever, but that'll be pretty quick. So let's get all of you guys out of there. We are making money again. France are probably still defender of the faith. I would still like to go and declare that war on Venice at some point without France getting involved. France would still get involved. Here comes the Christmas music again. So Tunisia is the next choice. I mean, Fezzan is still vastly overextended. But I could core the provinces myself and then give them to Tunisia. What have we got here? Has somebody just died? Yeah, so we have Lucas now. Black news indeed. We're going to need to bump our stability up again. That's annoying. Yeah, we'll do it. New decisions available though, so we can gain the extra piety, we can gain the extra yearly prestige, and reduce the unrest. Always good to get. Apparently we still have one. Nope. Lose some money, or we'll just have to lose the money. It's unfortunate, but I don't want to lose the discipline and things like that. That's a potential problem. That's a royal marriage offer from Fezzan, which we need to keep going. So yeah, I could core it myself and then just turn it over to Fezzan. Which is, you know, certainly a possibility. Let's go ahead and march an army over there anyway. Just to get ready to do this. We could still have those Halsey separatists pop up at some point. Let's get you over there ready to deal with that. You don't have a leader either. Let's go and assign you one. So you guys can all group together. So Crimea is a fair bit bigger now. Now then, what do we like on force limit? We are still under, but only by 7. So it's not really worth doing anything there. So we definitely want to take some more of Tunis. We can do that. We also want to go back to spying on Najad. Because we want to claim more of their stuff. They're going to be our next target. They've only got 4 provinces. We could probably jump on them quite easily. We got discovered in Kara, which is unfortunate because we were trying to fabricate claims over here. But we can fabricate some. So where would we like to get? Probably this one. And Mush. And that's the last one we can do for now. So we've got some claims on Kara. Good stuff. Look at the size of Fezzan now because they control parts of the wasteland. That impassable, unworkable, zero development wasteland that cannot be used for anything at all. And of course, if we give them more of Tunis, they'll eventually end up with this bit as well, and we're going to paint the whole of Africa Fezzan turquoise or whatever colour that is. So Tunisia, we are going to be declaring war on you. Have a nice day. Thank you very much. You are guaranteeing the independence of Mazab. Don't think that's really going to help you. So we are going to... Well, we want to take it for ourselves because we've got the mission to take Constantine, Jerba and Tunis. So we're going to use the claim on Tunis. We're not going to call in our allies. What we could do, if we wanted to be really, really cheeky here... I'm going to try this and see if it works. I'm going to call in France as my ally in this war. For a very, very cheeky reason. It probably won't work, but I'm going to try it. Let's get you over there. So what I want to see now is... If I go and declare war... Not possible to start a new war within the first month of having started the previous one. Right, what I want to try and see now... If I try and declare a war on... Venice, will France be able to join? Because France are already in a war with myself. There's your army down there. Not too bothered about that. We can do another conversion somewhere. 62 months. So we do have some soldiers up here. We definitely want to make sure we've got leaders on all of them. Now then, which leader have we got here? I don't want to replace this guy. This is a 2210 guy. 2210, so that's that guy. So let's go and have that guy. It's probably the guy that was in the army next to him. No, it wasn't. That's good. Let's go ahead and mothball those. This might not work, of course. I know some, because it is a bit of an exploit, and I know that they do keep sort of changing the way it works around to stop people doing stuff like this. So you're trying to move in with another army down there. I've got 2-to-1 numbers against you. Even without a leader, I can probably give you a good kick in. So I will start moving in towards you. So let's have a look and see if this is possible then. France would not come in on your behalf. That is exactly what we want to see. France not getting involved. Augsburg, the Knights, Sweden would come in. Sweden aren't really all that powerful. Well, I mean, they are. They have strong units. They just don't have a lot of them. The problem is it'd be so hard to get any decent amount of war score against Venice. I do still want to take stuff from Venice, but I honestly feel like the best way to do it would be to find another way to actually attack Venice instead of going at them directly. Going at them directly seems like it is a mistake. Let's keep improving relations with Spain and France, though. And we probably want to improve relations with... where did the Tunisian army go? We probably want to improve relations with the Netherlands at some point as well. You're going to have to come down there and deal with that, I'm afraid. So we can go ahead and get the reduced regiment costs. Now, what are we like on tech? We're still ahead of time. And we still need to catch up a little bit more there. So let's go ahead and take that. We should get there very, very quickly now. Can we actually afford to adopt the institutions yet? Yes, we can, but it's going to be 3,200 ducats. That is a lot of money. We don't need to do it yet. I mean, we can just wait until we actually need to upgrade our tech. And then we can pay and do it that way. I really don't know where the Tunisian army went. They were around, and then they just sort of disappeared. Either way, Fezzan is doing a pretty good job of clearing everything out for us. Not such a good job of dealing with their navy, to be honest. Let's come down here with the trade fleet just to sort of force them out. There's your army. It's down there. Okay. Well, we've got to go and deal with this rebellion. Otherwise, I'd be dealing with your army. It's a little bit annoying that you're trying to take Fezzan's capital. But I need to take yours first before we can do anything else. It's on 42%, so that's good. Hopefully we'll get really lucky and get it on this siege tick. Go on. For a change. Fantastic. So, let's go and march down here and take the ones that are trying to siege the capital first. That's the important one. So I want to definitely take Tunis, Jerba, which is this island here, and Constantine for myself. That completes the mission. All of the rest of it I can give to Fezzan. And I probably will. So you guys are trying to run off now. You guys... You don't have a leader, which is bad. We need to give you a leader of some description. Can't give you a leader while you're there. Let's detach a siege. We'll move you in over here. They're going to get that province as well, which is really annoying. But again, these are Fezzan's rebels, and I'm just having to deal with them. Let's go ahead and give you that guy. You go ahead and march in there. You should be able to deal with them. So we should be able to unsiege all of this stuff. In fact, I think that was their only fort. So there's a relatively good chance that we'll be... You know what, we can just go and jump on you in the wastelands because you're annoying. Yeah, we killed that rebellion off. So let's move you back together and then you can all head up to the north. I mean, they're already at low war enthusiasm anyway. So let's go and group you guys all together. You're going to get up here and deal with any potential rubbish that these guys might try on. You're stack wiped. So let's get you up here. France are actually down here sieging now. Hopefully France will turn Constantine over to me because it's me that wants it. I need that one to complete the mission. Yeah, France turned it over to me. Good. I was really worried for a moment there that they might not do that. But it did answer the question. I could attack somebody in I could attack a Catholic without the Defender of the Faith coming in, because they, as long as I drag them into another war first. We need to get across onto this island, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll recall the diplomat from there. Truce with Tiberistan has ended, but we don't much care about that. So this is the other province that we need. All of the others we will turn over to Fazan. Looks like Fazan will deal with the rest of the sieging problems anyway. Claims on provinces we do not own. That is true, but we are working on it. Kind of the point of the war, you know? Can't believe those Hassalese separatists still haven't fired yet. Alliance breaking. Alliance is breaking with Spain. Maybe able to make them reconsider by improving relations. Why is our alliance with Spain breaking? Does it actually tell us? They want your provinces 0. Well, good. Ah, they want this province from Fazan. That's why. Well, if our alliance with Spain breaks, that will only strengthen our alliance with France. So that's fine. And like I said, if I had the choice of being allied with Spain or France, I'd sooner be allied with France, because I'd like to take Naples, and Naples belongs to Spain, and obviously Sicily and everything else. And of course, if we want to take all of Africa, we've got to take that from Spain as well. So I don't mind that. And I'd like to stay friendly with both of them. But I mean, they want my provinces. Not really an awful lot I can do about that, unless I want to give a province to Spain, and I don't. So Spain broke their alliance with us. That is fine. Do we still have these stupid open borders with Georgia, by the way? I never cancelled that, did I? Cancel military access. There we go. Let's go ahead and get that done. Got a CB against the Commonwealth. So we've almost got all of this sieged out. So we want to take those 3, but this one's already Fazan. This one wants to be Fazan as well. This one also wants to be Fazan. There we go. We've got them all. This one, Fazan. This one, Fazan. And this one, Fazan. I'm really not caring about Fazan's overextension at this point. But we want to go ahead and declare peace. I want these 3. See, I can't actually take Constantine, because I can't core it. So I can't even complete the mission. Which is most unfortunate. In fact, it's really annoying. So that's a mission that I can't even do. Oh well. Let's go and flip that over to Fazan then. We might as well still take it. And we'll take all of your money. Which is not a lot, I admit. But that's the end of Tunisia. So I've got myself a couple of extra provinces now. Let's keep a stack down here, just to help out. You can go back to protecting trade. Definitely in Aleppo, I think. So I will go and core these. Look at that, it's 162 to core Tunis. But I will go and do that. So let's go ahead and end that mission. I think it's really stupid, actually. I think if you actually hold... If one of your vassals holds a province, it should count as being yours, technically. I really don't know why it doesn't. So we're still spying on you. We are going to fabricate a claim. Need 35 to... Well, we don't really need all 3 claims. You've got a tiny little army. You've got no allies. You've been warned. I don't even have a general in that army. I don't really care. We're just going to go ahead and declare a war straight up. We don't need anybody... it will decrease our piety. We don't need anybody else in the war. We're just going to jump straight on you. You've got 4 troops. This is your capital. So yeah, that should be easy enough to deal with. Again, we might find that rebellion pops up there then when we do this, but that's fine. That should probably be a stack wipe. So, detach a siege, move down here. We'll just siege up all 4 of their provinces. And then we need to start working on Oman as well. So for us, we haven't had a coalition against us for a while. I mean, we have been expanding pretty aggressively. Lose some autonomy, gain some money. Yep, always seems like the best option. We've got disloyal estates, but that's nothing unusual. And detach a siege and move you down there. So we can probably almost afford... Right, let's go ahead and make sure that we are building a spy network down here on Oman. Already got 1 province. This is going to be a really short war. We had a siege leader, things would be a little bit quicker. Fazan's even coming down here to help. We really don't need them to be. We can actually move most of you out of there because we don't need to be taking that much attrition. But yeah, literally 1 more province to grab here. Which is their capital. It's already at 0%. So I'll probably wait until we get it before I end the video. Did I actually not take that island? Yeah, I did. Oh, that's because I took Tunis and the island. It was Constantine that I couldn't make a core. So I could still give that away. I mean, it's only 4 development. But it's only costing me a tiny little bit to core, so I'll core it and then I'll give it to Fazan. It'll help to reduce their overextension. So we've basically got all of this already. So we'll be taking all of that and we'll take all of your money. You probably don't have a lot. There we go. And let's go ahead and get you guys all over in there in case that rebellion fires. So we can afford to get all of that cord. So we're not too overextended, but we are getting a little bit. We are going to have to be careful with that. Why are we gaining corruption? Mainly because of the overextension. Lose some money. Infantry cost goes up until the death of our current leader. Wow. Or lose the stability. I guess we're going to lose the stability then. We can always pay the stability back up. I think that'll be cheaper overall. So we'll go ahead and do that. So I don't really want to give the money away. Because what we want to do is get the institution. Which is still going to cost us 3,214. We're almost there actually. We can actually do this without taking a loan. If we're just willing to wait a tiny little bit longer. And I think I am. Because that'll really reduce our tech costs. However, I am going to end the video there. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4. I'll see you next time. And until then, goodbye for now.